Hello everyone, this is Mirux, and for today's podcast, welcome back to the Verux Do Watch. Okay, so we are gonna talk about Ant-Man. Hell yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. We're gonna talk about that. I just watched it with my friends, and today is 22 February. Okay, so I watched it on Wednesday, 22 February. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So I'm gonna change the layout a little bit. Usually I start off with telling my opinion, but for now I'm just gonna tell about the storyline first, and then we go to what my thought on the movie. Okay, so there is gonna be spoilers, so please, if you haven't watched it, go ahead, go watch it, or if you're fine with spoiler, then please continue whatever you want to do. Okay, so Ant-Man. For the characters in this movie, we will have Ant-Man, Scott Lang himself. We will get we still have Hope Van Dyne. Is he Hope Van Dyne, or is her name? Oh yeah, she. By the way, I forgot. Is her name Van Dyne or Pym? I don't know. We got Hope. We got Janet, which is Hope's mom, and then we got Hank, which is Hope's dad, and then we got Scott's daughter, which is Cassie Lang. Okay, so these are the main character, the nice one. Okay, for the not nice one, we got MODOK, and we also got Kang, the main villain himself. Okay, so we will start with this storyline. Okay, it's like the usual, Ant-Man, but after the end game, he basically doesn't do anything much. Yeah, sure, he's in the Avenger, but he actually doesn't do much at all. He's not protecting people. Okay, he's just walking around the town, and then he's selling this book about how it feels like to be an Avenger. So he's he's really not doing anything as a hero. He sort of made himself like only a public identity. It's not really what he does. A hero is not what he's doing. He's not protecting anyone, but he's more selling this persona of me being a hero. You know what I mean? He's not helping people. It's sort of like if you become a doctor, you're just making books about how it feels like to be a doctor, but you're not behind your title and everything, you're not actually helping people. It's sort of like that. If you're, just for an example, obviously if you're a doctor, you actually gotta work and help people, right? So yeah, just for an example, I don't hate on doctors, obviously. Why would I? That would be so uncalled for. Why would I suddenly hate on doctors? Anyway, yeah, Scott doesn't do anything, and then he sort of had this fight with his daughter Cassie. It was basically Cassie was sort of pissed because Scott doesn't really do anything, and then at the family lunch, was it brunch or lunch? I don't know. Let's just say it lunch. They kind of had a whole family meeting, and then basically Cassie whole this time she's been making some sort of a device that could connect you to the quantum realm. Okay, so you could actually learn stuff about quantum realm without you having to go inside the quantum realm itself. So it's a pretty cool device, right? But it's not good. Okay, it's not good. The thing is working, but the thing is, Janet, which is Hope's mom, she is hiding something, and she's basically terrified and saying to Cassie kid, you have to turn it off immediately, because the device that Cassie created will send some sort of a signal to the quantum realm. And then when exactly the time that Janet tries to tells her to turn it off, that shit explodes. And when the thing explodes, the device, it suck all of them inside the quantum realm. So that's how they got in. So they did not did that on purpose. They're not trying to go into the quantum realm on purpose. No, they didn't. They got sucked in. Okay. So there is actually like a whole civilization there, right? Like the creature, there are a lot of creatures, many type of creature too. I couldn't really say them alien because they're not alien. Like technically they're still in Earth, right? But they're so small that human on Earth can't even see them. So that's like how small they are. But yeah, they got like like their own people, okay? Sort of like alien looking, like I don't know, like bacterial looking kind of. Really depends. Really depends on the creature because there are a lot of type of creatures there. Okay, anyway, yeah. So Janet is actually a wanted person there. She is a freaking someone that could go in jail. Basically, I forgot the word in English, but like yeah, she's a wanted person. She's a wanted woman, and who wants her? The thing that wants her, someone who wants her, is a guy who called Kang. So Kang is actually used to be a friend of Janet. So when Janet was in, if you watch Ant-Man 2 and 1 too, I think, yeah, also the first one, you do know that Janet is stuck in the quantum realm for like about like 30 years ish, right? So inside the quantum realm, she actually finds someone. She met someone called Kang. Kang is, wait, I don't remember who he calls himself. I think it's really is Kang, or maybe not. I don't know, but like let's just call him Kang, right? Kang is like, I mean, he looks like when at the time that Kang got into the quantum realm, he looks just like every other dude. You know, he looks like every normal human being, but he just like falls there with this kind of like circle, like a round looking, spherical looking plane, but like because it crashed when he arrived at the quantum realm, Janet helped him to fix that. Fix the plane. It's not really the plane itself that got like destroyed. It's the power core that will move the entire like machine sort of. The power core is destroyed, so Janet is trying to help him to fix that. And it took years, you know, who knows. It would took a lot of time, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, she fixed that with him. She helped Kang, and then by the time that they put the power core back inside the plane, so the way that the power core works is it uses Kang's mind. So it's not controlled by some kind of like a steer wheel or whatever. No, it's working with whatever that Kang is thinking. So Janet accidentally touched the power core, and then she freaking saw something that she is not supposed to see. She saw what Kang has on his mind. So Kang is supposed to be a destroyer. So he should wipe out like a lot of the multiverse, a lot of universe in the multiverse. So that is obviously terrifying, right? Because that means he should be killing like a lot of people. And mind you, again, this the thing that happens now, I mean, not happens now, the thing that Janet saw is the thing that already happened. So it means that, yeah, Kang already did that to some universes in the multiverse. So it was a scary thing because Janet realized that, oh, this guy killed a lot of people. So yeah, Kang and Janet used to be friends, and then after that, because obviously Janet confronts him because Kang wanted to help Janet back to get on Earth and like see her daughter back, but Janet is like scared, and that's why she destroyed the power core, and that works. And then yeah, Janet able to back to life, whatever, back to Earth. But yeah, when she got in, Kang actually is still alive and he made his own freaking dynasty. Okay, he got his own army of thousands of people. I'm pretty sure there are so many people there. Yeah, so he got like he made his own dynasty. He has like a lot of cool technology, and he also, if you watched Ant-Man 2, there is this guy. Wait, was it the second one? Yeah, it's the second one. There is this guy whose name is Darren. He's like the villain. I forgot his what is his villain name. I don't know, but he has like this bee looking outfit, like suit when he is the villain. At the end of the movie, on that movie, Darren got killed. That is like what everyone thought. Darren got killed because Ant-Man shrink him down so bad that he's like, oh, so small. But actually, because he is so small, again, quantum realm is a realm where everything is so small that it's sort of like subatomic. It's so small, like atom itself is small. This is subatomic. It's so crazily small. So yeah, Darren is actually still alive, and then Kang saved him and then create him to become MODOK. MODOK itself is actually, hold on, MODOK, yeah, MODOK Islam, MODOK itself, what did I say, Islam? MODOK itself is actually a mix of words. I forgot, what is it called? MODOK, wait, let me Google that. MODOK. Okay, MODOK is a... Oh yeah, MODOK is an acronym for mechanized organism designed only for killing. So it's MODOK, okay? Mechanized organism designed only for killing. So Kang basically saved Darren or MODOK only literally just like a weapon for him. Because again, I mean, Kang himself is not a good guy, right? By the way, yeah, before MODOK, his name is Yellow Jacket. That is his villain name. Anyway, yeah, he's MODOK now. So the entire story is just about Ant-Man and his family with Janet, with Hope, with Cassie, and with Hank trying to destroy or to get back the power core. That is like basically the simple story of like what actually happens, because I don't really want to spoil literally everything. Like if you haven't watched it, you really have to, and if you already watch it, you already know what I mean, you know. So yeah, that is what happens. At the end, we got like a little fighting scene with Ant-Man and Kang himself. And then after that, we win. In a way, we win. Kang dies, and then MODOK also dies because he's trying to protect, not really trying to protect, but he sort of like had his redemption scene where he sacrifices himself, and then yeah, he dies. And then after that, everyone just like, you know, back to normal, happily ever after. So that is actually it. Like the storyline is it's so simple in a way, but it's so good. It's not like overly simple, because it is obviously not that simple, because again, this is multiverse that we're talking about. So obviously it's not that simple. But it's so easy for me to like explain an entire movie in like 14 minutes. Yeah, because the main point is just them trying to get the power core back, and then trying to not give it to Kang. Why? Because if Kang got the power core, he would be able to turn on the plane that he had, and then he would be able to literally go to anywhere in the multiverse. And why would that be a threat? Because Kang is trying to destroy every multiverse. So he's just wanted, he wants to make the universe is like only, not specifically only one universe, but he do wants to destroy a lot of universe because he think that the world is too messy, and he wants it to make the world is not as messy as it is. So yeah, he would love if the world is just one, not multiple different. I'm sorry about that noise. Yeah, so he's just trying to make like one universe only. There are like no weird multiverse. I think multiverse is allowed, but not the weird branch of it, sort of like, yeah, Spider-Man might have Spider Noir, or like the big one, or like Gwen Spider, but there should be like no three different spiders. Like if you watch No Way Home, you know what I'm talking about. Like there should be no three different kind of the same Peter Parker. It's sort of like that in a way, from what I think. So yeah, Kang is trying to destroy a lot of multiverse. So that is really it. Them just trying to save the universe in a way, and then like save it by killing Kang. So that's the movie. That's it, and that is the end of the podcast. So no, I'm kidding. So yeah, we are going to the opinion yeah, segment. Okay, do I like this movie? Yeah, absolutely, I love it. Okay, do I think it could be better? Absolutely. Do I think it's bad? Nah, I don't. When I start like looking at the review, man, I thought it was like so weird because the review is bad, right? It was like on 50-ish% on Rotten Tomato, and it's really bad, you guys. 50-ish%, it's so bad. It was also like the second lowest rating from Rotten Tomato in like the entire MCU, which is crazy. So I was like, when I'm trying to watch this movie for the first time, I sort of like had a low expectation, but at the same time I kind of wish it a bit good, because like my friends already watch it, my own online friends, they already watched the movie, and they say, yeah, the movie is pretty fun. They say that. So I'm kind of like confused, because my friends say, oh, it's good, but the internet say, oh, it's bad. So I'm not sure what I'm feeling about it. So I just immediately ask my IRL friend, my classmates, to watch it with me, and yeah, we watch it together, and it's actually pretty darn good. CGI, no problem. Actually, there is only one problem. What is wrong with MODOK design? Huh? Why is MODOK like that? Why is MODOK like that? Like, okay, the CGI looks good, but he looks fucking funny. He is supposed to have the weirdest, the scariest looking MODOK creature, If you Google up MODOK on the comic, okay, just search up MODOK comic, it will show up. He looks scary as hell. He looks scary, okay? He doesn't look like just the usual normal human guy but stretched. No, he's supposed to be scary because he's a villain. Talking about he is supposed to be a villain, fucking MODOK got into he fucking turned into a good guy at the end of the movie. What? This guy was a super villain. And the thing is, oh yeah, I haven't talked about how did he became good. To the point he became so good, to the point that he sacrificed his own life. Okay? Because of what? Because he fucking I don't have a problem with him had a fight with Cassie. That's alright. I don't have any problem with that. Alright, I got no problem with Cassie fighting with MODOK. However, the way that MODOK becomes good is because Cassie talked him out of being a villain. So Cassie was basically saying, Yeah, you know what? You can just not be a dick. That is the literal sentence, by the way. Don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Oh my god. Okay, like it's cool. Say the word dick on a PG movie, right? Okay, like I don't mind with the word dick. The problem is why how is a villain that is made for killing and he did create that like yellow jacket thing to sort of like for a war, okay, and now that he basically as Modoc he has his own some kind of like a lot of weapons and tools built in inside of his suit, like he has everything that he wants, but how he's suddenly just, oh yeah, because a freaking 17-year-old teenager say that I should be good, I'm just gonna be good. Like, huh? What? It's not that easy. As if someone can change that easy. Like, okay, good that he changed. It's so good. Everyone deserve like a second chance, right? But for a villain, I mean, the thing is, now we're not talking about real life. We're talking about a movie, a comic character, which he, oh my god, he's like so mean in the comic, right? But we don't even have to connect it to the comic, whatever, because, like, to be fair, not a lot of people actually read the comic when they watch superhero movies or series. The problem is just why? Why would he become good that fast? You know, when I start watching this video, I know that this movie, I know that Modoc is gonna be here. Yeah, I know that Modoc is gonna be in the movie, and I know that he won't last for like 2 movies. No, he would die or like disappear in this one, like only one movie for sure. It's just that I really don't think this is his way to go. I sort of expect, oh, he's fighting with someone and then he died because, you know, he just lost, you know, not because he sacrificed himself because he's trying to be good. I think this is like one of the moment where you try to make like a redemption arc for a character that don't even need it, I think. And yeah, that is just my thought on him, other than he's ugly. And he's not ugly, oh my god, his design is weird. He's not ugly, obviously the actor is not ugly, come on, but the design is weird. And yeah, the whole him being good again just because Cassie talked to him, it's weird in my opinion, it's weird. And then the next thing that I want to talk about, talking about a villain again, is Kang himself. So Kang, oh my god. The thing is, again, like I don't watch the comic about Kang, any comic about Kang. I haven't like read any of it. But I do know that Kang is supposed to be this very very powerful creature. Like I'm not sure if he's a human or not in the comic, but I'm sure one thing for sure that I know that he is super super powerful. He's crazily powerful. Okay? Now let's put that aside. Let's forget everything in the comic and only remember that the one in the movie, which he is a human and he only like his superpowers are only on and from his suit. Okay? Okay, yeah, sure. The thing is though, if you watch it, there's like a jail scene because Kang put Kang put Ant-Man and his daughter inside of a jail, and then he sort of like had a negotiation with Ant-Man, and he sort of say like, oh, you're one of the Avenger, are you the one with the hammer, which is Thor, by the way, which is so strong. And yeah, he sort of say like, yeah, I have defeated a lot of Avengers before. Like from that sentence itself, it already shows that bro straight up dead ass killed a lot of Avengers in like other universes. But he fucking lost from Ant-Man? Huh? Are you for real? Are you being serious right now? Like, yeah, I'm not talking that, oh my god, I'm not talking that he can't die. He can, yeah. But for making him die because of an Ant-Man is so weird. Like, I would believe him if he died because, oh, he fought with Thor. Like, yeah, totally. I would believe that because Thor is straight up a god, you know? But even if it was Thor, I would be still confused because why are you as Kang, someone who destroyed a lot of universes already, you freaking lose to one man? You know, like it doesn't make sense for me because I'm pretty sure in every universe there is some sort of like a superhero team that will protect the people. But like, it doesn't have to be Avengers, it can be whoever, but still, like, Kang died because he fight with one man, and that one man is Ant-Man. Like, I don't know, maybe he did defeat him in one of the comic. I don't know, okay? I don't know because again, I don't read any comic, but man, it's just so weird. Like, yeah, Ant-Man is powerful, but he's not. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna make the Ant-Man fans so pissed. Dude, I freaking love Ant-Man, okay? I love it. I really love it. I really love him. But man, I don't know. Him killing. It's not even really him though, killing Kang. It's more like Kang died because of. What was it? Sort of like a. Ah, yeah, I remember. It was from like the device thing that can make things smaller and bigger, like the Pym particle thing, and then they, as in Hope and Scott, sort of like put it on the power core, and then that's why the power core is sort of like broken, and then it sucks it sucks Kang inside the power core, so that's how Kang died. But still, I just really don't expect Kang to die in this movie. I really thought he would stay, but he's just like lost somewhere. But no, he actually dies. Like, how do I'm sure of that he actually dies from the end credit scene, the first one, because there are two end credit scenes. So if you haven't watched it, there are two end credit scenes. So yeah, you have to wait. Yeah, like, it's just, oh my god, he actually dies. It was kind of weird. I don't know, maybe like this Kang is one of the weak Kang variants. I don't get it, but yeah, it's something that I kind of like. Oh, that's kind of weird, you know. Anyway, the next one we're gonna talk about the suit design on Ant-Man. So maybe they use nanotechnology for now. I don't get it because they have like this thing. It's sort of like Iron Man, where you don't Iron Man and Spider-Man, where you don't have to put it on or whatever. You can just like press on a button and then the suit will come out to your entire body. It's the same technology. However, I got no problem with that. Okay, cool. If that works, that works. It's the suit design. I think, yeah, the thing that I have like a problem with is the suit design. Not really I have a problem with. I'm not like pissed or anything. But something, it kind of like, maybe, I don't know, this is like not me being mad at the movie, I think. I'm not even mad at anyone. This is more like something that I noticed. Yeah, this is more like something that I noticed. I don't know if this actually also in the comic or not. If it's in a comic, I couldn't say a thing because it is what it is. But Ant-Man's costume and Wasp and Structure, what's her name? Hold on, the Cassie name? Structure? Searcher? What's her name? No, what's her name? Cassie Lang. I'm just gonna search it as Cassie Lang. Cassie Lang. What's her superhero name? Hold on. Giant Girl, Ant Girl, Cassandra Lang, Cassie. Stature! Fuck. Yeah, it's supposed to be Stature, but she's not Stature yet. The only thing that like differentiate between Cassie, Ant-Man, and Wasp is the color of their suit. Because Ant-Man is red, Hope is yellow, and then Cassie is purple. And then I think the other thing that you can see as a differentiation between Ant-Man and the Wasp is Wasp got wings and Ant-Man don't. But yeah, so their suits are fairly very, very similar. So it's kind of something that maybe they could work on the future. Also, I love the design. I really love the design. It looks cool. It looks way more complex than the one in the first movie and the second movie. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a bit more complex. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of suits that look simple, to be honest. A lot of my friends really love the suit from the first and the second movie, which for me, I don't like. I like them, but I feel like, yeah, I think I like this one better. However, though, I do feel like this suit, this design, now that the one that we have on Quantumania, I feel like it kinda too much in a way. It really gives off. It doesn't really give off flexibility vibe. Like, I don't. I think like it has a lot of detail to the point where like it's kind of too much detail. You know what I mean? Like it looks so stiff. It doesn't even really look like leather anymore. But yeah, I think for me it's sort of like a plus point, but at the same time it kind of feel a bit too much. Anyway, the next one that we're gonna talk about is one of the new character. She doesn't show up as much, but she's sort of like the major minor character, you know what I mean? She's not the major character. She's a minor character that shows up a lot. I'm pretty sure she has more screen time than MODOK. I don't know. Is that just what I feel? Can you guess her? I already used the she/her pronoun. It's freaking Gentora. Oh my god, she looks amazing. Straight up, like the entire time I was watching, I was like, God damn, who is this woman? And then I was like, because I did watch the trailer, but I didn't really notice her because apparently she is also in the trailer. But god damn, in the movie she is, ma'am, respectfully, you look amazing. Okay, respectfully, you look amazing. Oh my god, Gentora, amazing. Anyway, yeah, I haven't really talked about her in my whole storyline for this video, for this movie. I mean, for this podcast. Fuck, I always forgot this is a podcast. Yeah, I haven't really talked about her. Gentora is one of the people who's like a native quantum realm people. So yeah, she's sort of also like the leader of the like a village thing, and then yeah, she's sort of like the leader thing, and eventually she becomes our friend, and she also helps us. So that's her part. Yeah, I just fucking love her, man. Like the entire movie I was like, wow, this is hard to watch because goddamn, she's like right in front of me, like on the screen, for sure, on the screen. Yeah, and this is like big ass screen, and it's just like, oh my god, she just looks so good. Like, oh my god, every time she showed up, I was like, ma'am, calm down. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, yeah, massive crush on her, so good. I did Google up her name, like who is she in real life. So I know her. Her name is Katie M. O'Brien, I think, right? Katie M. O'Brien. So that's her. She is apparently in the series Black Lightning and AOS. So yeah, I did watch Black Lightning, but I haven't really finished it. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it for the podcast. Wow, this is one of the quick podcast, which is kind of insane. I really thought I'm gonna like spend a lot of time, but anyway, yeah, I'm done. I'm finished. So overall, I love the movie because it feels like it's not overly complicated that I really need to like spend a lot of time trying to explain the story. Like, no, it's just so simple. It's pretty simple in a way, but it's also not too simple to the point where it's boring. It kind of did get boring in some of the scene, especially when the talking scene, it does kind of get boring for me, especially the scene on the jail. It did kind of make me bored a bit, like the scenes where it's just like two people talking. It does make me feel bored just a little, though it's not too much. Yeah, for most of the scenes, most part of the movie, I feel excited. It feels so nice to watch it. The CGI is again beautiful. Ugh, come on, I love the CGI. But yeah, I love it so far. Yeah, I love it. I don't really want to give a rating though. For me, it's, I don't know. Oh my god, people are gonna hate me, but I think this is better than Thor: Love and Thunder and yeah, Doctor Strange MOM. But it's obviously not better than Spider-Man. Oh, come on. Spider-Man is like one of the best, if not the actual best, Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. It's just the top movie. Like, so good. Insanely good. But yeah, that's it. Ant-Man is pretty good. It's pretty solid, I think. If you love the Ant-Man franchise, totally watch this. This is so worth it. So good, so good. I love it. Yeah, really depends on the person though, because my friends don't really like it after I ask them. So yeah, it really depends. I think if you're easily pleased as me, you would love it. But if you don't, you won't, you know? Especially maybe if you also read the comic, you will be massively disappointed. But yeah, that is it for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, please like this video, and if you don't, please dislike it. It's okay, it's up to you. And yeah, that is all from me. Thank you for watching, and see ya. Or listening, sorry.